Hi everyone, my name is Adrian Salvador, and tonight I'm going to talk about ecotourism. This discussion video talks about how does ecotourism works, how effective it is in terms of making people think about not harming the environment, and how would they have to change in order to accomplish this. This video also talks about ecotourism as a work source, but finally they say that it is not as good as it appears because this job is not for local people. For example, in a coastal area, local people won't be able to be a tourist guide because this is a work for international people that could express everything in English because this is the language talked worldwide right now. There is a student that expressed her opinion in this video. She thinks that it is good that people try to live this experience because it makes people think that they have to change their habits and customs in order to benefit the environment and stop harming it. But she says that it doesn't matter how much people think it if they don't do it eventually. That's why for her this isn't 100% beneficial. This is pros and cons of land-based tourism versus cruise ship tourism. Pros from land-based tourism is that it is less expensive. It is cheaper to transport in land than in water. Another pro is that you have free schedule options because you don't have to follow an agency schedule and you can select where you want to be. And now again, you won't have to follow a agency schedule. The cons are that you will have less exposure from wildlife. And in terms of environment, humans leave a significant footprint and mobilization is more difficult. For example, buses are very contaminants, and if you don't have a bus, it is really difficult to transport inland. In the cruise ship tourism, we have from pros that we will have a greater wildlife coverage. For example, you will be able to see animals in the ocean or maybe in some islands. The second is that it includes all expedition activities with no extra cost. And the third one is that the cost covers all the necessary things, and basic things like meals and lodging. In the cons, we have that this is more expensive. As these tickets are sold by person, for my family, it would be really expensive. The second one is that vessels could contaminate ocean waters, and it's known that vessels could contaminate ocean by a lot of waste. And the third one is that you have to follow all the activities with a company schedule. You will lose a little bit of freedom that you have in land-based tourism. Finally, for me, I think that ecotourism is not just a market term or greenwash for tourists. Theoretically, this is one of the best ideas to generate a profit from tourism while taking care of the areas involved and keeping protected. For example, Galapagos is a protected area where you really have to be careful. The tourist guide that works there are very committed to the mission of caring for the island and ensuring respect of the rules that guarantee good maintenance of the island, because it is one of the most beautiful islands in the world. It is not a surprise that tourist sites are affected by mistreatment they receive from people when they don't have someone to control their behavior. And here we can see that it is really important the job these guides are doing every day. That's all for today. Thank you.